Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I'm Davros and I'm a Whovian, and today I review Doctor Who, The Sunmakers. So this is a classic serial from 1977, far in the distant future, Earth has become uninhabitable, forcing mankind to colonize first Mars and then Pluto, to no longer the coldest planet in the solar system. Pluto is now warmed by artificial suns. The Doctor and Leela and K9 arrive to discover the expedition of the Maruplot's people by ruling elite led by the controller. So that's the plot synopsis there. So what did I like? Well, this is 4 episodes long. It's written by Robert Holmes, and Robert Holmes has written a lot of good stuff for Doctor Who in his time in the show, going way back to the 60s, all up to his death into the 1980s. First of all, I thought Tom Baker and Louise Jameson was great. So was John Leeson voicing K9, who I believe on set always hid down in rehearsals and always crawled along the floor pretending to be K9 and stuff. But K9 got his fair share of screen time in this, and also a lot of the set and the scenery and stuff of this serial was not digitally green screened or anything. They actually went to proper sets and locations to film this, and you can tell from it as well. I mean, yeah, it is all set with inside and that in a studio, but bits that take place within outside, are actually filmed at a location, which I liked. Also, the controller, a very bizarre villain, a dwarf-like person, quite short, and played by what's the actor's name? Controller. Actor. God, where is it? Well, the controller, he was... Hang on, let's see if I can find it on this site. Cast and crew. Here we go. Controller. That's it. Henry Wolfe as the controller. Yeah, he was quite a short actor. He spoke in a weird, whiny voice. I don't know whether he was just putting it on for the part or whether he genuinely had some sort of disabilities and that. I'm not fully aware, but he was like the main villain for the story, and I thought, not very intimidating, but don't always underestimate the villain in this. And yeah, always obsessed with the computers, connected to the computers, and then he shrinks down, shrivels away into the chair, which he never gets off. There are some visual effects in this, such as a bit where one of the guards is disintegrated and it's like static, or when the controller shrinks away. Yeah, they're kind of dated effects, but probably quite good for its time. 70s TV budget. I'm not sure, but they had to make do what they had at the time. Could it do with a digital touch-up? Maybe, but like I say, a lot of the stuff in this is practical stuff. I mean, yeah, they do have the visuals like K9's laser and stuff and what have you and that, but like I say, in this one, whether it was budgetary reasons, they tended to keep practical in this, which I did like, and the cheapness sort of made it work. The performances I thought were great. Louise Jameson as Leela, a bit savage, then again, Leela is supposed to be that. But Tom Baker playing the Doctor, like I say, 4 episodes, weren't that dragged out. It were, like I say, 100 minutes long in total, as each episode was 25 minutes each. So, it didn't feel like a chore to watch. And, a good 1 hour 40 minutes at the most. So, yeah, I thought this was a decently done serial, and probably Tom Baker doing what he does best. Of course, it was still post Sarah Jane era as well, in this, and Leela, I believe, was still a bit new to it at the time. Anyway, excuse me, ratings. Let's get to them. Performances, I will give them an 8. The writing, an 8. The visuals, what they made practical worked for me. The special visuals, yeah, I'll give the visuals I'll give visuals a 7. And my personal, I'll give it a 7. So yeah, it's not a terrible story, so there you go. Doctor Who, The Sunmakers. Have you seen this one? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Davros the Whovian, and this has been a Who Review. So, until next time, run for your life.